Hello, I'm Bad Grandma, aka Lisa Hicks, and I was challenged by Christopher Hooley to read the first chapter of my book. I'm nervous as anything, so if my voice is a little shaky, that's why. Of course, it might have something to do with the 16 cups of coffee I had this morning, but I don't know. This main character is a tough one to get into because she's got such a high level of energetic pathos. I'm not even sure if I said that right, but she is a serial killer. The story is told entirely from her words and point of view as she's speaking to her victims. So, shall we? It's called Symphony in Hell. And no, I don't have it memorized, so excuse me, I'm in menopause. I'm like dying right now. Okay, are we ready? I am a mostly normal middle-aged woman, thrice divorced and certainly never going to make that mistake again. I have my work to occupy my time. I also have my German Shepherds. They don't talk back like a husband or a wife would. Thank God. I guess you want to know a little about me. I am a petite brunette with bad eyebrows. There, you know what I want you to know. I have a decent-sized house, paid for by my ex-husbands for my silence about their particular proclivities. They each had a different kink, and since I wouldn't play, I allowed them to find other outlets. I have my own kink, and it isn't one that anyone in my life would ever think of me. I can pretend and act alongside the best Oscar winners. No one has any idea what goes on in the secret parts of my basement, but I'm going to tell you. As I stub my cigarette out on your big toe, you're moaning. I don't like it. Possibly aroused. I can never tell those two apart. Well, now, back to my story. Are you comfortable? No? Oh, well. You will live. At least through tonight. Have I mentioned that you have beautiful eyes? I think I'll see what they look like from the inside. Now, quit moving. I don't want to kill you before you've paid for your sins. That last kid was my nephew. You don't mess with my family or I have to get involved. This tray has... I lost my place. I also have fibro and I'm really foggy today, so... Okay, I don't want to kill you before you've paid for your sins. That last kid was my nephew. You don't mess with my family or I have to get involved. This tray has some things not normally used for surgery. And I think this grapefruit spoon might be perfect. No? Okay, how about the melon baller? Oh, stop shaking your head. I'm removing your gag because I want you to use your words. And I'm going to use a restraint for your head so you can't move it. Don't beg and plead. You'll just arouse me, and I don't want to stop and rub one out. I have to get this done tonight. What? Why am I naked? Oh, you silly man. Not to have sex with you. It is so I don't get blood or anything on my clothes. Just like that table you're laying on. Which, by the way, is stainless steel and has a drain in it. I bought it from the county when they updated their coroner's equipment. Ah, I see you have spotted the hoses hooked up at the ceiling. Yes, they pull down so I can rinse the entire room and myself off. No muss, no fuss. What music do you think would be appropriate for the dance of the eye? Bolero? Def Leppard? Oh, I know exactly what music to play. Hold on now. You have to learn some patience, my lovely little child molester. Oh boy. I'm really warm right now. I've got the remote for the stereo, and you will hear it in a second. I love Ride of the Valkyrie, don't you? Oh, don't be ridiculous. The neighbors are well over 6 miles away and will never hear you. What are you trying to say? You cannot be thirsty. You have a bag of fluids intravenously, so no dehydration. I've added some broad spectrum antibiotics. so you don't get infected. I don't want you to die too soon. I burned your clothes and your priestly collar and stupid crucifix. You Catholics think evil can be repelled, but it can't. If it could, you wouldn't be on my table now, would you? Yes, I printed it out so I could read it to you. Oh, this melon baller is amazing. Now hold still. I want the eye coming out whole. I'm in a talkative mood tonight, aren't I? That is a good thing. Now here we go. Oh, that squish. Your scream. I may have to take a moment. Oh, I'm good. Look at that beautiful optic nerve bundle. I'm going to suture you up. You are so impatient. Let me admire this eye for a moment. It's so pretty, all red, white, and blue, like a flag. I think I will leave it attached until it shrivels up. And when I'm done with you, after a few weeks, I'm going to skull fuck you to death. Right through this eye socket. Won't that be grand? Oh, here comes the best part of Wagner's masterpiece. Oh, that crescendo is perfect and masterful. Oh, I don't think you'll bleed to death tonight. I'm stitching you up now. Yes, I know it hurts. I'm not sorry. You deserve it. What am I doing now? I'm moving your leg restraints. I have one more thing to do to you tonight, Father Ackley. Yes, you can bring your ankles up to your wrists. You know this is the last thing I do for the night. Now do what I say, or I use the big dildo. You know which one I'm talking about, the horse-sized one. Now that you're all set up, I'm going to choose which one to use. How about this pretty purple one? It's only medium-sized. Yes, this one? Okay, I'm getting it on. Don't be so impatient. You know I will use the cat o' nine if you don't behave. And I know you don't like that one. It's enough that I have to hurt you like this. I don't want to go too far. Oh, I do have these upholstery needles. While I select one, you can watch me stroke this dildo. Much as I suspect you did while forcing little kids to act out your perverse wants and desires. I think I'm going to leave your head restrained for now, as Dr. Frankenfurter would say. Anticipation. Gets me every time. I love that version of Tim, didn't you? Oh, I guess you wouldn't know that unless the church allows movies. Well, never mind all that. Oh, no tears. You didn't allow those children tears, so you don't get them. I wonder what a toothpick to the tear duct would do. Ah, enough musing. Tomorrow is another day after all.